Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. What's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Madison Bumgarner will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Let's take a look at the Giants' defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
And here's Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, second baseman, number 9.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a bunt attempt here. Sandoval is there. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
In now, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way. Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Zach Kozar.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. One and two. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Giants starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Number 58 gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, man, I'm looking forward to watching this rookie. You know, there's always been a learning curve for rookie pitchers at this level. Early on, you're learning the umpires. What's the strike zone? What's he going to call? What hitter's able to chase a pitch out of the zone and still handle it? You start to learn so many things, and he's in the middle of that right now. So I'm curious to see where we're at with his learning curve as we watch this game today.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
To first. Taken in by Votto. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Digging in, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. On a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Still no score.
Leading off for the Reds.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 1 for 6. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Adam Duvall stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he got him swinging. Adam Duvall becomes the first out of the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
Batting 8.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And a breaking ball.
That ball hit him.
Runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting ninth.
Now in the
Pitcher,
box, number 58. He stands in for the first time in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Hunter Pence.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. And before his bearings a bit. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Duvall has it in his sights. One down.
Batting fifth, catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The high fastball is in there.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Buster Posey goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pablo Sandoval is in. With 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hamilton is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Jose Peraza.
Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Stepping in and
Billy
ready for another
Hamilton.
shot, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Ball 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Pence is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. So digging in now, Jarrett Parker. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jarrett Parker.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he looked like a king. Caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm all.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Zach Cozart. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Number 59 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 59.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a neck high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. The time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they're on top 1-0. Scott Feldman will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 37, Scott Feldman.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span.
0
for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 2.
He pulls this one into right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Stepping in now, Joe Panik. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Span the runner at first with nobody out. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Belt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is on 3-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. Reds lead this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Striding in, Devin Mesoraco. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Scott Feldman.
Standing in now, Scott Feldman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, number
And
9.
here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and it dorks in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
Chris Stratton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Chris Stratton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 54.
Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jarrett Parker, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Chris Stratton. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Just foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Connie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. In is Joey Votto now.
Leading
1
off
for
with a
2
red.
on his line so
First
far in the
baseman,
game.
number 19, Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
No strike.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Popped high in the air. Crawford is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. On its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
He might have thought he was over the hump when he retired the 3- and 4-hole hitters, but the 5-hole hitter said not so fast. Any of these middle of the order guys can burn you, and he sure did right there.
In now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Number 50 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 50.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Leading off for the Giants, second baseman.
Oh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Scott Schebler.
Yorkis Hernandez is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Left field, number 66, Gorkis Hernandez.
Kelby Tomlinson is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Michael Morse is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 38, Michael Morse.
Mac Williamson is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 51, Mac Williamson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Scott Schebler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
A high fastball is in there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Last time through was a base hit. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
Scooter Gennett will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Scooter Gennett.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Reds are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 63.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now
hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pablo Sandoval comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Tucker Barnhart is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Tucker Barnhart.
In there, strike one. Number 72 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 72.
Ready with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Number 33 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Patrick Kivlahan will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 home. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0.
Your
Robert
attention,
Stevenson
please.
is on to
Now
pitch
pitching
out of the
for
bullpen
Cincinnati,
in the bottom half of
number
the 8th.
55, Robert Stevenson.
Number 49
defensive change
is
for
going to
the
come
Reds.
on as a defensive
Now playing
replacement
first
now as he
base,
takes over at first
number
base.
49.
Number
Now at second
12
base,
is
number
also
12.
into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now
Number
in center
27
field, number
will also come
27.
in now as he takes over out in center. Now at the plate, Gorky
Leading off
Hernandez.
from the
And
top.
he's getting his first plate appearance here in the
fielder,
8th after entering off the
Gorky
bench just a little bit ago.
Hernandez.
And he gets a piece of this one. And to foul it toward the backstop. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away
Now
for out
batting,
number 1.
Number 72.
Tim Fedorovich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
center fielder,
Didn't
number
look to
2,
me like that was much of a
Bernard
protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope,
And a
that's
fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line softly out toward left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First
Now
one,
batting,
second one,
second
then he got the
baseman,
base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, and I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate. And he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Zach Cozart.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. But when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a bullet down the line and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eugenio Suarez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Cozart rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Fans, Major League Baseball is proud to announce the creation of All-Stars Among Us, a program that will identify 30 outstanding individuals who have dedicated themselves to community service. To learn more, visit us online.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. One and two. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
reminder, fans, that all games this season will be broadcast in Spanish on AM 1440 by the announcer.
And that brings up Scott Schebler,
as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fans, this partial score to pass along from the SPL. Real Marin 5, AC Encinitas 0. Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring new or used equipment, as well as make cash contributions, which will benefit local organizations. Fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps.
Number
attention,
70
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's
pitching
been
for the
called
Giants,
upon to pitch.
Number 70.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball, when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com and sign up today.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Michael Morse now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swing and a liner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
1-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Number 32 recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Morse is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Mac Williamson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Madison Bumgarner worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.